everybody, so today I wanted to teach you how to do this really simple teenage makeup tutorial, and I actually got a request for this for makeup that was really easy, really light and natural looking, something that teenagers could wear without violating codes or anything, and also something that's quick that they could do before school. So of course, if you guys are looking for a very natural look and you're not a teenager, this would work for you too. If you're in a rush and want something that's super natural, this is what it looks like, and I feel like it is very natural. We don't have too much going on, but we just look flawless and completely put together. But if you are a teenager, I geared this towards you, so anyone can watch it, anyone can use it, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So the first thing that we want to do is apply a primer, and I'm just using this one because it feels really good. If you guys have it, then I would recommend using one that has SPF or something like that, but I have a little bit of SPF moisturizer on, so I'm good for now. This one comes with an applicator, but I don't like to use it, so I'm just going to twist it open and apply it directly to a brush. I'm also going to use this same brush to apply my foundation. Once I have just enough on, I'm going to apply this to my entire face. Now I'm going to do foundation. I think that for teens this is amazing. It's the Almay Smart Shade Smart Balance. At first I hated it because it wouldn't get like the right color, but then I figured on if you just put it on and put a little bit of translucent powder on, it looks okay. But I like it because it's like a tinted moisturizer. It's really light, so it's not like you're going to have a ton on. If you can get away without foundation, then don't even use foundation. But if you need to, I like this one. And it also has like SPF in it. So that's a bonus. So I'm just going to apply this directly to my brush or to my hand and then to my brush and then to my face. I'm also going to start in the areas where I have the most imperfections. That way I'm not applying too much and I don't look cakey. Afterwards I can just kind of blend it all in together. Now I'm going to go in with powder, and I'm using a translucent finishing powder. This is a very fine dusting powder, and it just sets foundation. A lot of people use this over a big color, even like colored powder foundation, but we're just going to use this as our powder to really lighten up this entire look. It's just going to set it to ensure that it lasts all day, but the powder is so fine that it won't make us look cakey. It's not a flawless look, but if you saw me like in the halls or something or at school, you wouldn't be concentrating on these. You'd just be like, hey, what's up? And you'd see the person, but not the makeup or the blemishes. Next I'll get into blush, and this is Lady Liberty by NARS, and as you guys can see, it's a very sheerish color. So it's not too dramatic. You can wear it every day for school. It just gives your cheeks a nice glow. So I'm going to apply this just to my cheeks. You want this to be a very light application and just build on it. So you just want to build on this until you have the desired amount. Once you feel like you have enough, you can then go back in with this brush and just blend everything together. It gives us a very cute pop of color on our cheeks without being overbearing. Next we'll start on our eyes. So I'm not going to fill in my brows, but I want to make sure to shape them. Shaping will do almost as good of a job, but we won't look out of place, and we'll just look put together. Next, for our lids, I'm taking a color by MAC called Dream Make, a gorgeous yellow. I'm just going to take it on any shader brush and apply it to my lid. It's very light, so it's school appropriate. Next, we'll move on to our crease. This is a color called Sable by MAC, and it is a little bit darker, but we're going to apply it very lightly just to the crease, just using a pencil brush, so it'll all work out. This is kind of a shimmery color too, so it really brings some light into this. So we're just going to apply this to our crease, and once we apply, we'll blend it out. Next, with the blender, we're going to blend. We're starting at the inner corner because that's where we want it to be lightest, and then we're going to move on to the outer areas. Now I'm using a color called Orb by MAC, and it's a very, very nice skin tony color, and I'm just going to be applying this to our highlight. I'm going to use a fluffy blender brush to do this, just so that we have like a demurred look. So I'm just going to apply it here and then kind of sweep over. Now for liner, I'm just using a plain black, and be careful because you don't want to apply too much, but we're just going to smudge this into our lashes. This is going to make our lashes look longer and frame our eyes without being overbearing. That step preps us for mascara. You guys can go in with any mascara that you like, but I really like this CoverGirl one just because I feel like it defines lashes and doesn't make them look clumpy and overbearing. Really, really love Maybelline Lash Stiletto for super, super natural looking lashes. So you may want to try that as well, but that can have a little bit of shimmer, so I'm just going to use this. Next, it's time for lips. I feel like lip gloss would be a little bit too much, so I'm just going to use like a lip gloss. I mean, I feel like lipstick would be too much, so I'm going to use a lip gloss. This is a very, very nudish, almost clear gloss, but it has just the slightest amount of pink, and it's a Dazzle gloss, so it'll last almost all day. This one is Kitty Couture by MAC, and I feel like it's just the perfect color. It's not too much, but it'll let the natural color of your lips show through and just kind of like be bright and beautiful. A little bit sparkly, so I'm just going to apply this. I'm just going to apply this to the tops and the bottoms. So once we're done, that's what the look is like. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you found it helpful and informative. I think it's definitely a great everyday look, and like I said, if you're not a teenager, you can still use this. So yep, that's all. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.